making the play. He gets the pin. Raiders are clawing their way back in this game.
Just snipes one.
It's ball game. Over. Safe. Oh my God!
Did you see that? Great diving play. He's hit a touchdown. Hastings Raiders win the ball game.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Veterans Park, Hastings, Minnesota for NBA baseball action. Today we've got a matchup between two Class A teams as the Burnsville Bobcats head down to visit the Hastings Hawks. I am Johnny Stocker along with Derek Simon on HCTV this fine evening. Warm and muggy Wednesday night, as we said, an exhibition matchup between these two teams. We've met for the last couple of years. We'll get the lineup first for the Burnsville Bobcats. Batting first, number 2, John Santelman, the center fielder. Batting second, number 4, second baseman Zach Andreessen. Batting third, number 9, first baseman Ben Muser. Batting fourth, number 25, the designated hitter Jacob Neutz. Batting fifth, Noah Juliar in left field, number 14. Batting sixth, number 8, Blake Tritch, the third baseman. Batting seventh, number 17, shortstop Joe Robinson. Batting eighth, number 13, the right fielder Gus McIntyre. And batting ninth, number 23, Patrick Carlin behind the plate. Defensive alignment for the Hawks, Evan Crinnan left, Jack Selesky in center, Bennett Brathel in right field. Around the infield, we got Kellen Rasmussen, Max Kaplan, Gavin Oddman, and Zach Simon. Johnny Teglin behind the plate, and Vinny Wodell, number 18, hard-throwing righty, will take the hill for the Hawks tonight. Here we get a look at Vinny.
Vinny's had a couple of really nice starts. Also had that game down in Meesville we don't like to talk about.
That's right, that game down in Meesville. Nobody can...
That Meesville's been, hitting everybody,
yes.
So that's nothing against Vinny. But
yeah.
Earlier this year, I think it was 3 innings in Lakeville, 7 strikeouts. And we were over there watching that game together, and he was electric that game.
Yes, he looked fantastic down there. Pitched 3 innings. Boy, who did he pitch 3 innings against? And it was basically 3 almost perfect innings.
Yeah,
it was that Lakeville game. That was that Lakeville game. Yeah, thank you, Derek. You're right. I think we did see him one other time. But righty with he's got some good gas. I think he is touching the low 90s, 91, 92, we do believe. Derek, for Vinny?
I'm not 100%. I've heard the guys talk at low 9s. Quick mention, too, I guess Zach told me that Eddie Moore committed to Mankato, so congrats to him.
Oh, congrats. That's a great program down there.
So. That's a big-time commitment.
Yeah,
there.
phenomenal. First pitch from Vinny to Jonathan Santelman, the right fielder. Miss is a strike. Checking into Teglin for the sign, and delivers down low ball, 1-1. Of course, an exhibition matchup between these two teams. Only the one home plate umpire tonight. CCVL action has a home plate umpire and a base umpire both.
Yeah, and not much wind here tonight, so we're got some gnats visiting us here in the press box.
Yep, that time of year, right along the fence, we get some woodland critters and some bugs that like to come out and play about this time of the year.
Honestly, we're not very far from the river, really, either. So you never know when some deer will pop up in the outfield as well. Maybe we can catch a few of them on camera tonight.
2-1 for delivery from Wodell, catches the outside corner, strike 2.
Should also mention that we're getting LED lights out here, and we have, I believe they have 4 poles done and like 3 or 4 more to go.
Yeah, great progress out here. Thank you to the city of Hastings for getting that done. It's been a long time coming, and manager Sean Matson has kind of told us we and that is fouled off to the right. Count remains 2-2. That we maybe had with these old lights 2 to 3 more years of playing in vets with the old lights before we just wouldn't be able to play night games out here anymore because it was getting rough. We were seeing early in the season, if you were watching, there we get a look at some of the new LED bulbs out there. Earlier in the season, you could see like a lot of balls getting lost, just fly balls. People just had no idea where they're at when it starts to get dusky. So we'll see how it goes tonight if the new lights affect the game. A great breaking ball crosses across the plate, and just Sandelman a little smile going back to the dugout there. It's like, all right, you got me that time. So Freeze is up the leadoff hitter, and Zach Andreessen will step up to the plate. You can just see that, like, woof! He gave a little bit of a smile there on that one.
He definitely seemed like he. I don't know if they know each other or not, but he's definitely going to remember that pitch next at bat.
Sure, we respect that one. Some nasty movement and swung over the top of by Andreessen for strike one. Just a lot of late bite on that pitch, it looked like. Oh, 0-1 delivery misses just down and away. Ball 1-1. A lot of good late movement on this ball, it looks like. So
Zach was talking to me today. He was excited to play, but also being out in the field, he gets to watch Vinny from right behind him pretty much.
Oh, for sure, yep.
And he's a big fan of his, so he can pitch.
1-1 inside. It was wondering if it was going to hit him for a minute, but Andreessen backed away from it, 2-1.
Yeah, he looked like his bat started moving forwards, but was able to hold up.
Two-one delivery, cut and a miss. Just kind of looked like he really didn't really have a good cut at that ball. 2-2.
That ball's definitely moving away from the righties down in that outside corner. I'd go right back to it if I was Vinny.
And that one's a little bit too far outside, trying to get him to chase, but Andreessen does not. Full count.
Go 18, put it in there. Chase it.
1 away, top of the first, scoreless ball game. Payoff pitch coming to the number 2 hitter. And Freeze is up a second hitter. Strike 3 again. Another backward K for Wodell to start off this game.
First baseman, number 9, Ben Muser.
And I have one less job to do as Nick Ottman's here for scoreboard duty.
Absolutely. Love to see it. Two quick outs. Here comes Ben Muser. We're going to say M-E-U-S-E-R. And that one catches the outside corner. Strike 1. We'll see how far they stretch out Wodell tonight. He's coming off of a recent Tommy John surgery, and I think last time out they were maybe trying to get him 45 to 50 pitches.
So 0-2 here. See if Benny can strike out the side. One pitch away.
Oh, 2 delivery is outside. 1-2.
Man, that's right. If Benny's going to go 50 pitches or so, he's looking at 3 innings.
I mean, we'll see. He's trying to stretch him out farther and further. So
yeah,
it was 50 to start with. We'll see if he, has a little bit more in mind for tonight. But obviously, you don't want to overdo it. Just coming back. This is his second year off of Tommy John, same as Jack, is what I'm told.
I'm sure they'll ask him throughout the evening as well how he's doing.
And that's fouled off to the right. Counter will hold at 1-2. But I think more importantly for him is to get a couple good innings out after that last tough outing, like you said, Derek.
Yeah, just get back in the groove he's had all year.
One, two at hangs up high, 2-2. Down and away, full count.
We'll see if Vinny goes with that off-speed over. If it's a slider or what it is that he struck the first two guys out on.
Or if he tries to challenge here, a 3-2. Let's see what he does. And it looked like I'm not sure exactly what it was, but fouled off to the back and to the right.
Stop by concessions for your dollar and send it back to service thanks to the Michael Thorson Insurance Agency.
I don't know if that was a kind of a little sinking fastball. Looked like it had a little downward run to it. Another payoff pitch, and that one's down and away, and Muser will draw a 2-out walk.
Now batting for Burnsville, the DH, number 25, Jacob Newts.
That's going to bring up Jacob Newts, designated hitter, number 25. You see that, looked like he was going to that slider and just kind of missed his release point there a little bit. That sailed well outside. And there's a good pitch right about belt high, strike one. From the stretch, 0-1. Another good pitch on the outside corner, strike two. We get Wodell checking over to first base. 0-2 delivery, just high, 1-2.
I'm talking about Vinny on a shorter leash tonight as he's coming back from injury. Puck's planning on potentially using Gavin Oddman, Eddie, and maybe Coxey tonight in relief. So
okay, so got a
potential guys we may see later tonight.
And cut and a miss, strike three. So Wodell gets 3 strikeouts situated around a 2-out walk, and we are through half an inning, scoreless ball game. So, everybody getting 2 to 3 innings for the Hawks tonight. It's nice to see a little bit of a longer bench for a non-conference mid-league game as we see that strikeout, just bringing it, coming and challenging the batter. Get a look at the Hawks dugout. Some guys getting ready to go. Get their first ABs. Here's the Hawks lineup. Leading things off, number 32, DH tonight, Max Krebs. Batting second, center fielder, Jack Selesky, number 3. Batting third, number 12, the shortstop, Max Kaplan. Batting fourth, number 14, Kellen Rasmussen over at third base. Batting fifth, number 10, Johnny Teglin, the catcher. Batting sixth, Evan Krinn out in left field, number 20. Batting seventh, right fielder, number 7, Bennett Brathel. Batting eighth, number 8, Gavin Oddman over at second base. And batting ninth, number 5, Zach Simon over at first. There's a look at the defensive alignment for the Bobcats. Juliar, Santelman, and McIntyre in the outfield left to right. We've got Trich, Robinson, Andreessen, and Muser around the infield. Patrick Carlin behind the plate, and Brendan Hugo on the hill for the Bobcats tonight, number 5.
do my best to get some stats out as the guys come up. We're still missing a few road games we got to get put in, but for the most part, they're in and updated.
So we're going to look at Hugo, the right-hander, number 5, getting ready to go against Max Krebs.
Krebs hitting .417, 5 for 12 on the year.
And the breaking pitch just misses for ball 1. Up high, 2-0.
Max been DH, and I believe he's been coming off an injury as well. There's an RBI, 1 walk, 5 singles.
There's a cut and a miss, 2-1. Krebs led the team in home runs last year, I do believe, 4 or 5, if I'm not mistaken. As that one is outside, 3-1. As we've been talking about, as that pitch is fouled off to the right, first baseman giving chase, but he'll run out of room. As we were talking about, if you watch our last broadcast, walk-off home run to left field, a lot more home runs here at Vets this year. The wind blowing out to left a lot more than we've seen in years past.
Yeah, it's a big ballpark, and historically it usually blows in, making it even bigger.
And that is shot out to right field. Nice running play over there and right by McIntyre. It looked like that ball might slice away from him, but he stayed with it and kind of reached out and made the grab on the run.
Jack Selesky will come up. Jacko, 16 for 47, hitting .387 as the top of the lineup's had a really nice year.
Yeah. A lot of several extra base hits, I believe. Quite a few, at least a few doubles, and that one homer out in River Falls for him, if I'm not mistaken.
And the inside the park homer here.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that one.
And he's been hit 9 times. 9
times.
Ferris
9
Bueller
times.
reference.
I don't remember him being hit 9
9
times. 1-1 is down low, 2-1. Two-1 is outside, so Selesky working himself into a favorable count here, 3-1. See if he can get a fastball. And he does and takes it at the knees, full count. Hugo working extremely fast so far, barely getting the ball back, and he's getting his sign and getting ready to fire. Payoff pitch is followed straight back to the screen, 3-2. Plus, then you have to hear less of our witty banter, huh?
Just so nice as a fielder, you know.
Right, yep.
It's just so much easier.
Payoff pitch up high, and Selesky draws a 1-out walk.
Now batting the shortstop, number 12, Max Kaplan.
Cap at 294, 5 for 17.
Another young kid, just 1 year of college in, some talented young guy. Had a couple of homers out in that River Falls game as he takes a big cut there for strike 1.
Yeah, I was going to say 2 home runs, 9 RBIs, so a lot of production in those 17 at-bats.
Also really seems to be improving his work at shortstop. Looks kind of smoother and cleaner over there than he did a year ago. So,
well, he's very talented. I think he just needs more consistency, and he's shown it. He's gotten more consistent this little bit he's had here this year.
That breaking ball just misses, 1-1.
I don't think anybody, I mean, you watch him play, everybody knows the kid's super talented. He's young still. And
yep, plenty of time to put it all together here. So hopefully can watch some of that develop over the summer, rest of this summer. And Jack gets caught leaning the wrong way, and he's caught in a rundown. He's going to be picked off. 1-6 I think that was 1-6 on the play. See if he can get it. Just got him leaning the wrong way there. He was looking to time the pitcher, and pitcher got the better of him there. So Selesky is caught stealing, and there are 2 outs.
So Rass coming up next, and he's also having a nice season, hitting 385, 20 for 52. Had that big walk-off homer the other night.
Yep, absolutely.
2 home runs, 10 RBIs. 8 for 8 on stolen bases. He's pretty much done everything. Team coming into tonight, 42 of 47 in stolen base attempts.
That's up high, 2-2.
And I guess that'll probably be 42 for 48 now. I'm assuming he'll score that as...
Yes, I mean, I think that's the only way
stealing.
you can it's a caught stealing or a pick-off, caught stealing. One or the other. Payoff pitch is fouled straight back.
That foul ball into the crowd is worth a $1, courtesy of the Michael Thorson Insurance Agency.
And that is going to be wide, and Kaplan takes a walk. And here comes Rasmussen. Derek gave you a little bit of preview of him. As Bruce, I think, jumped the gun on he jumped the gun a little bit on the walk-up music after Jack got thrown out. Rasmussen's first pitch is popped foul, but that's going to get over the fence, not a play.
Baseball may be a play for one, but still worth a $1. Get concessions, courtesy of the Michael Thorson Insurance Agency.
0-1 is up in the air to short left field. It's going to hang up there, and a left fielder coming in a few steps is going to put it away for the third out of the first inning. So a couple of walks for the Hawks. Lose a runner on the bases and can't cash anything in. We're through one complete scoreless ball game. We're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back with you in a moment.
He gets the pin. What a move, what a goal! Oh, what a shot, scores! The Raiders, can they get the lip? Yes, they do. Just snipes one. Oh my God!
And reaching up and making the play.
It's Morgan!
Over.
Looking to throw, and she's gonna get the first down. One! Touchdown Raiders!
The United Heroes League mainly uses sports as a bridge to help military families stay active and engaged in their communities. We have over 40 professional teams that partner with us for free tickets and camps. We provide access to free sporting equipment.
UHL has provided us with a lot of equipment and a lot of gear that is otherwise sometimes hard to attain.
It's really cool. I get all this free stuff, and it's because of my great dad, who is a veteran.
UHL has been a great supporter, not just for our family, but for all the military families.
We're excited to see what the future holds. We can't wait to see where it goes.
Todd's in the hospital.
From vaping. Promise you won't vape, Emma.
Not cool.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Talk to your child about vaping today.
Back, top two, Vinny Wodell facing the middle of the Bobcats lineup. Actually, it's going to be a 5, 6, and 7 Juilliard, Trich, and Robinson do up for Burnsville, wearing their red and whites. Pretty consistent state tournament team in Class A, which is where the Hawks are trying to get to. So kind of trying to hone themselves against some more good Class A competition, like they don't get enough of that in the CCVL already. But should be a pretty fun game tonight, I'm hoping.
Just talking to Hastings alum, Mr. Nate Otto, who probably one of the best athletes to ever come through town, to be frankly honest with you. And Canes won 23-1 over Northfield. And yeah, nice enough to stop by and see if we need any help tonight. And it was nice to talk to Nate.
Julie Arnett cut at that nasty slider, 1-1.
Looks like the Pucks do have a little bit of bullpen activity, just starting to warm up, stretch out.
There's a good-looking pitch, breaks back across the plate for strike 2, 1-2.
And if you join us late, as Johnny had mentioned earlier, Vinny on a pitch count, so it's certainly not performance. It's Hawk's going to be careful with him throughout the summer so he can be ready for his college year.
And you got a good look at the activity in the bullpen. That's number 33, Eddie Moore Jr., the lefty, I believe, getting ready.
And as we said earlier tonight, he is committed to Mankato to play baseball.
I watched him down in Dundas. Very impressed from left-handed pitcher. Got some good off-speed stuff and was given a really good lineup in Dundas, making him take some bad swings, I thought.
Mankato D2, but also a top-level D2.
Oh, absolutely. That one misses just outside 2-2.
So that is an impressive commitment for him.
Yeah, congrats to him. That's heck of a program down there.
We got some guys heading out to Sioux Falls again this year as well.
Another good team. Payoff pitch. Strike 3 called outside corner. That's the fourth strikeout for Vinny Wodell. 3 of them looking.
I think Burnsville's going to be happy, and probably are happy to see somebody warming up.
Right, absolutely, yep. And just right on that outside corner. That's a good-looking pitch right at the knees. Didn't argue too much. No. They're just like, eh.
They haven't, a couple of the guys are even smiling. They're like, okay, then we got fooled there.
Okay, Blake Tritch, the third baseman, number 8, is going to try his luck next against Wodell. Takes ball 1.
Should mention Burnsville's record, at least on the website, is 11-4. So this is a quality team coming in here tonight as well. And Vinny's been outstanding so far.
That's so nice.
And there's one on the outside corner. Strike 1. Batter leaned back a little bit, thinking maybe that was a little bit high and outside, but asking, I think, the umpire but where that was as far as the limits of the zone.
Cool. That's above and beyond. No. Oh, Trevor.
And that one misses high, and it'll roll back to the backstop. We'll have one of the ball kids from the Bobcats dugout run out to get that.
They're doing double duty. They're playing being ball boy, and then when there's a foul ball, they're chasing the foul balls.
I like it. Actually make some money for it. Absolutely. Little bit of a sparse crowd for a Wednesday. Probably have a chance to make a couple bucks. 2-1 is up high. 3-1. And that one catches the outside, or the top of the zone, rather, kind of near the outside corner. 3-2. Payoff pitch, just nasty, biting down and away from him. Strike 3 swinging.
Yeah, it was out of the zone, but like you say, you got him to chase with some excellent movement down and away. Another strikeout.
Number 5 for Wodell. Actually, all 5 of the outs he's recorded have been down on K. Only 1 walk to Muser, the 3-hitter. The only blemish in his perfect evening so far. Joe Robinson, the shortstop, will step up next. Take strike 1. There's a cut and a miss, strike 2.
The only downside to this is Vinny's almost to 40 pitches already, so he getting all these strikeouts. His pitch count, but his limited count is going.
That will build your pitch count pretty quickly, especially if you're going into deep counts, which Vinny has a couple times today. And there is strike 3 called on the outside corner. So that is a 3 strikeout, 1-2-3 snapper mow him down inning for the Hawks in the top of the second. We're through 1.5 scoreless. We'll get another look at this strikeout looking here. And that catches the outside corner. That is strikeout number 6 and number 4 down staring. So Bobcats can't do much with Wodell so far. We'll head to the bottom of the second, scoreless ball game. We'll be right back.
We come from a long line of farmers, and there's a sense of pride, but there's also a significant amount of pressure.
Farmers have to take care of their physical and their mental health, because what's a farm without a farmer?
Watching the sun come up, that's my time. I can have a cup of coffee, and every day is a new opportunity.
That's cool.
Yay!
Don't forget to check in on yourself. Love your mind.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember.
All right, we are back for the bottom of the second inning. Johnny Teglin, the catcher, going to lead things off. If you watched our TV game last week, against Hampton, Johnny had a heck of a nice game. Like a couple of runs scored. I think it was 3 for 4.
Yeah,
couple
really.
of stolen bags. That's what he asked me after the game, if he was leading the team in bags. But you think Rass might have him by 1 so far?
Yeah, at least on the, like we said, we are missing a couple of games and away games we have to get into the system. But
that one is hit sharply towards the gap, and that's going to be extra bases. That is rolling towards the wall. Actually, get it back in quickly, but Johnny's going to be upstanding, lashing a double to the left center field gap to lead things off for the Hawks in the bottom of the second inning.
yeah, Johnny really been on a tear.
Number 20, Evan Corinne.
You can see that, just a line shot.
You can see why he's headed to Sioux Falls.
That's right, we call him Mr. Sioux Falls, right? Joining Nolan Drossel.
Should have mentioned Johnny at 344 on the year.
So here's Evan Crin, the veteran, getting a start out in left field today. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Of course, Ev's been around the Hawks for 7-8 years. Versatile player, can play kind of either corner infield or corner outfield position for the team. And that one is fouled off to the right, strike 2.
So nice to have him around. Just one of the nicest people you're ever going to meet, and super good guy to have in the clubhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Another foul ball, another frame.
Yep, one of those glue guys, as we like to say.
Yeah. Ev at 259, 7 for 27 this year. Hasn't been able to be around too much lately, so it's his first action here in a week or two, I'd say.
Just gets a piece of that to stay alive. But when he's been here, he's been finding a spot in the lineup, like you said, either first base, third base, left field, or right field. Or DH. Definitely has DH for the team before. Has some pop, can give the ball a ride if he gets into one.
Definitely one of those guys can hit a couple out a year.
And there is strike 3 called on the outside corner. Crin, I think, dropped. Crin might have thought it was a little bit outside. Let's get a look at it here. It's about letter high. Maybe a little bit above the letters. I think maybe you were saying it was a little bit high there.
Bennett hitting 159.
As Brathel takes a strike.
Does have 9 walks, has struck out quite a bit, but another young, promising guy who also has done pretty nicely on the mound so far this year.
Yep, another guy you might see on the mound.
He's pitched 9 innings, got an ERA of 4, giving up 4 runs, striking out 17 in 9 innings.
Yep, definitely a lot more arms. Sean Matson, I've been kind of telling him, he's like, my gosh, you have an actual bullpen. He's like, I know, right? Rather than having one guy that can pitch and my second guy and a guy if it's an emergency, basically.
Or those nights where, when we did have one recently, but those nights where you can't warm anybody up because they're playing out
Right,
of the spot.
yes, that was the unfortunate thing that happened to Gavin Oddman in that game where he was really pitching pretty well for most of the game.
And I'm sure that's probably why he might be in relief tonight, is he threw so much that last game that give him a little extended break.
Sure. I think that was probably last Wednesday, so it's maybe a week ago. No, that last Wednesday was Hampton. I guess I don't remember when that game was exactly. That one is fouled back to the screen. Or no, wait. Hampton was Friday night, wasn't it? Hampton was Friday night. Yes, last Wednesday was... Oh, the North St. Paul game, that's right. It was the Snowmen Part 2. Breaking pitch just misses outside. Good take by Brathold. Managed to run the count full. Breaking ball is hit on the ground towards, actually caught by the third baseman. So that is caught for the second out of the inning. Hit pretty sharply, but basically right at Pritch over at third. Let's see if we can get a better look at
Now
it.
batting number 8, second baseman Gavin.
Yep, just kind of hit it right at him. Went to his right into one knee and managed to snag that.
Bring up the aforementioned Gavin Oddman. Gav 292 at the plate.
There's a high chopper towards shortstop. Might be a tough play. Good throw across, though, to get the out. Nice play at shortstop. That is Robinson. Just kind of a slow hopper there. Fielded it, came in a couple steps, fielded it well, and made a good, strong throw to first base. And unfortunately, Johnny Teglin's leadoff double is wasted as the Hawks are unable to advance him. We're through 2 complete. Scoreless ball game. We'll be back with you in a second.
Oh, hey there. Do you like HCTV?
That's one small step for Hastings and one giant leap for community television.
Do you want a custom video that promotes your business or organization and gives you the results you're looking for? As an HCTV sponsor, our staff will work with your business or organization to create a custom video to promote your brand. You also have an option of getting a shout out in every sporting event we cover. And that's 3 points for your business.
So support HCTV today!
Go to hastingstv.org/sponsors for more information or to give a one-time donation.
These walls and windows hold me tight. The warm embrace we all call home. This little street is a land of liberty of its own, where I always have a place to go. I'm free to call this place my own. We all deserve a place to call home.
That's an American dream.
Hey, welcome back for the top of the third inning. As we said, Wodell, great outing for him. Working on a short leash, though, coming off of that TJ a couple of years ago. So we're going to get a look at the lefty, Eddie Moore Jr., another new recruit to the Hawks, playing at DCTC this year, and on his way to Minnesota State Mankato, Derek Simon has just informed me.
Yeah, Eddie with the Hawks, 7 innings. Just 1 hit, 2 runs allowed, but he does have 7 walks, 5 strikeouts, but 2.57 ERA in 2 games.
Yeah, I did definitely watch him down in Dundas. Had a couple of clean innings, and I think I was saying to you, and maybe even said on the air, he was making a really good lineup look pretty silly down there with some of his off-speed stuff as a lefty. So we'll see what he can do here as first batter squares to bunt. Moore pounces off the mound, grabs it, barehands it, underhand to first base. Good defensive play to get McIntyre on a pitch, 1 away.
Athletic play by your pitcher there, and I can understand why Burnsville will try it, striking out 6 times for every out so far.
But just doesn't quite get it past the pitcher's mound enough, and like you said, Moore, the lefty, was facing the right way already, just able to kind of scamper over there and barehand and scoop it over.
Nice barehanded, almost in one motion, throw over, underhand throw.
So this is going to be the 9-hitter Patrick Carlin. The catcher takes ball 1 outside. That one catches the knees over the inside part of the plate, 1-1. One from Moore is down low and is going to get past Teglin and roll back to the backstop. 2-1. Oh, no ball boy that time. Actually, the on-deck hitter coming over for it. He must have been out chasing a foul ball there. One of the Bobcat players, youngsters, I would imagine. His error is kind of a rough-looking swing, 2-2. Kind of the high cheese and tried to hold up, but he was all the way through the zone. Kids call that a sword, Derek.
I was going to say if it was strike 3.
It was strike 3. The kids call that a sword.
They
But
sure
not,
do.
yep. 2-2 just breaks down and in. Full count.
Going back and coaching 13-year-olds this year and younger age group, and yeah, that's one of those things they like to yell throughout the game.
A sword?
A sword.
I never heard that until maybe 7-8 years ago, I don't think.
It's definitely a Trevor Bauer thing, or he definitely says it.
Payoff pitch drops right across strike 3. That's a gorgeous looking pitch, too. Another strikeout looking for the Bobcats. Second for Sandelman, the leadoff hitter, and that's going to bring up Andreessen. Look at this. Give a look at this pitch. That's just a nice looking pitch. Just finds that, nestles along that outside corner, and he. So 2 quick outs, and here comes Andreessen, takes a strike over the outside corner. And that one misses just inside, I believe. 1-1.
Curious to see how much the ball carries tonight. There's not really any wind, but with this, humid, hot
That is
evening,
true.
it might carry a little bit still.
That is outside 2-1. Really, the only one to get into one so far has been Johnny Taglin, and that was really not lofted. That was just a smash line drive.
Well, and then the boys want to keep striking people out. We won't have to worry.
That's true. Absolutely. Yeah, you can't. And that one misses down and in, 3-1. So we'll see how Moore reacts working behind. Number 2 hitter Andreessen, I would imagine, to be sitting one pitch, one spot here. And that misses up high, ball 4. So 2-out walk for the Bobcats. Their second walk and second base runner of the game here with 2 outs in the top of the third.
Now batting number 4, Zach Andresen.
Sorry, I believe I said the last batter was Andresen. This is actually Andresen, and he pops one out into right field. Nobody's going to be able to get there as it'll kind of land right near the warning track up the right field line. A lot of room out there in right field. Zach was out there for a look, but he's like, I got no chance at this, so he kind of peeled off early. Brathel for, I believe that's Brathel over there in right. Yeah, it took a little bit longer look, but nobody was going to get to that ball. Number 5, he knows this field pretty well at this point. That one's fouled back to the backstop, 0-2.
Yeah, we're out here almost every night, it seems like, between VFW, Legion, and the Hawks. So I think he's got about every part of it measured by now.
I would hope so, right? So 0-2 to Andresen. Runner goes, throw over to first base, but I mean, almost too good a jump for Andresen. He just for Santelman, rather, that was. He just stole it straight up.
Yeah, he was halfway before the ball got to first base.
If you look at the sun right now, you can see the curtains of rain in it. The curtains of rain reflecting the sun might be a
0-2 is down and in, 1-2.
There's a possibility of a rainbow, I said, because there's rain in between the sun and us.
And that misses down and in, 2-2.
No. Yeah, we're just not. I don't think we're on the right side of the rain to see it.
Two outs, runner on second here, top of the third inning, scoreless ball game. Moore delivers just up high, 3-2. We'll get a look at that here. I think if this hitter had been like 6'2" instead of 5'9", I think that would have been strike 3. But
yeah, on the replay, it was a little higher than I thought it was. Don't have any.
So payoff pitch coming is inside, and second straight walk with. After getting the first 2 outs from Eddie Moore, it's going to bring up the 3-hitter,
Now batting number 9, Ben Muser.
Ben Muser, who has one of the now 3 walks for the Bobcats.
And we got this new YouTube stream normally that's really nice and it's fun to do here for us. But having the TV here and having that center field camera is a game changer.
Yeah, you really get a great look at what's going on. Is that one just kind of either overthrew it or missed a spot there as that one sails high and away. And good job by Tegland kind of getting up and out to keep the runners from moving up there as that one sailed well outside. That one is going to be up the middle and through for a base hit. Rounding third, and the ball is going to be cut off, and that is going to be the first run of the ball game as Sandelman will come around to score. A single just sneaks up the middle there, and it's 1-0 Bobcats.
Now batting the DH, number 25, Jacob Newts.
Just, you can see, chopped right past Moore there as he kind of tried to make a play for it, but it was kind of chopped high over his head. No time for Kaplan to get over from shortstop, and that one squeaks through. So first pitch to Jacob Newts is outside for a ball, 1-0. So the free passes do come back and hurt Moore and the Hawks here, as Burnsville gets the first run of the game.
Yeah, first run of the game on their first hit of the game.
There's a good-looking Breaking pitch, cuts right across, strike one.
Almost looks like when he needs a strike, he throws that off speed.
That off speed, so far, yeah. I think that is one of his better, one of his big weapons there. Absolutely. And that one, woof! That one just misses a little bit low. Pretty good looking pitch, but umpire says no, below the knees. Let's get another look at it here. Oof, boy, oh boy. Pretty close, 2-1. Runner goes to third, and runner at first doesn't follow. Tegelin kind of checks him back, so didn't really have a chance. Andreessen got a pretty good jump on that.
Been seeing this more and more where they just steal the lead runner, and then you have the opportunity to do any that first and third base shenanigans if you want to on the next pitch or two.
Yep. (3-1) delivery misses low, and bases are now loaded with yet another walk. So after getting the first two batters, a couple of walks, a single, and now another walk, has them loaded up for a Noah Juliar, the left fielder. First pitch to him is up in the air to right field. Brathel's got it, and that'll do it for the Bobcats in the top of the third inning. They get a run, but leave them loaded. We're through 2.5. A 1-0 Burnsville. We'll be right back.
Some you've heard of more, but it doesn't bother me because I just love to explore. Interviewing owners and lending a hand. I love to assist for as long as they can stand.
All right, coming back for the bottom of the third. Get a shot at the water tower over here in the other side of Vets Park. Gonna draw back across our concessions, our new expanded concession stands. We got some new concrete poured in front of that. The grass is grown in as we get a peek at the skipper, Sean Matson.
Number 5, Zach Simon.
Good job by Hunter getting that graphic corrected from last time. Absolutely. All right, first pitch to Zach Simon is in there for strike one. Zach over at first base today. Like you said, Derek, doing triple duty, VFW Legion and the Hawks. That's up high.
Yeah, it's high school kid going into your senior year. It's got to be pretty fun, I think.
Absolutely, yep. Well, if you're a fan of baseball, which he clearly is, as that one misses high, 2-1. Pretty good game. His last start in River Falls had a base hit and a run and a couple of walks. A 1-for-3 ball game, reaching base 3 times.
Like his brother, he's pretty patient at the plate.
And like you said, takes one there, 3-1. Not gonna make it any easier on the pitcher if he can help it, as that one misses outside, and Simon draws yet another walk. Getting that on base up there.
Now batting the DH, number 32, Max Krebs.
Good take. Pitch outside. So Hawks have the leadoff base runner on for the second straight inning. See if they can cash him in this time with the top of the order coming up, starting off with Max Krebs. That one is rolled out to shortstop, over to second for one, and one pitch, and a tailor-made 6-4-3 double play. And quickly there are 2 down.
Yeah, it's a pitcher knows where he wants to put that ball to get you to roll over on it. As
Pretty much.
Jenny said, one pitch and you get 2 outs.
Pretty much perfect spot, too. The shortstop playing in double play position, and the ball basically rolled right to him. It's they don't get any more tailor-made than that. So see if Jack Selesky can start a 2-out rally now. Takes the first pitch outside for a ball. And that one is hit out to left field and is going to drop down for a base hit. So
Jack on for the second time already today.
So Jack with a base hit, given second hit of the game for the Hawks, giving them a 2-out base runner. See, dumping that right into left field. Here's Kaplan, who walked his first time up. Takes the first pitch on the corner, strike one. And strike called on the outside corner, strike two. A couple of chirps from the Hawks faithful here. And looked a little bit outside.
Yeah, I'd say that was probably about 2 balls outside.
So Kaplan now behind 0-2. And he'll dump that into right field for a base hit.
Nice job of hitting there, down 0-2.
So Hawks have had 3 batters reach this inning. Unfortunately, that 0-out double play after the first base runner is put him in a position to have to make a 2-out rally. We'll see if Kellen Rasmussen will be able to keep things going after a couple of 2-out singles. Third hit of the game for the Hawks. And Rass will take a strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
Yeah, Selesky into Rasmussen here. These 3 guys have all been just lights out most of the year, hitting in the high 300s.
And you got Johnny Teglin sitting on deck. That's been, as we just talked about, hitting the ball really hard right now.
Yeah, Johnny's up to about 350 or so.
As you can see him in the on-deck circle. And there, Rass now in an 0-2 hole. And that's going to be down and away.
You know, Rass ended that game the other night so quickly on that home run. We really forgot to talk about how great Dennis Rasmussen turned back the clock a little bit. Or Dennis Reinhardt.
Dennis Reinhardt.
Not Dennis Rasmussen.
Dennis Rasmussen, yeah.
Denny turned back the clock with that 7-inning shutout.
Sure did, absolutely. Great game for Dennis. I don't know if he's in the dugout tonight or watching at home, but yeah, salute to Dennis.
Yeah.
Their complete game shutout.
Felt a little bad that we kind of didn't mention it there, so shout out to Denny.
As that's upstairs 2-2. Yeah, really it was a young Northfield lineup, and he just really knew how he wanted to attack him with that breaking pitch and just really had him off balance all night long. Not Northfield, Hampton, actually. That is a chopper towards shortstop. Scoop and throw on the run. Good dig over there at first base. Another nice play at shortstop by Robinson. Not a particularly easy play, but he makes it look easy to get the Bobcats out of a 2-on, 2-out situation. Hawks get 3 runners aboard, but are not able to push one across. We're a third of the way through. 1-0 Burnsville. We'll be back in a minute.
Today, 4 Minnesotans lost their lives from fentanyl poisoning.
And 4 more will tomorrow.
Fentanyl is the #1 killer of 18 to 45-year-olds.
It's killing more and more 12 to 17-year-olds. They're people we care about.
Like my brother.
My sister.
My best friend. We have the power to make a difference in our community. Join us in the fight against the fentanyl crisis. Today,
We come from a long
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
Hey, we're back. Top 4 as the Burnsville Bobcats get ready to hit against Eddie Moore Jr. See a couple of our fans sitting out here in the stands, enjoying a lovely Wednesday evening, getting ready for the 4th. Got any big plans for the 4th, Derek?
Yeah, I'll be in Cannon Falls watching the Hawks.
And so will I. I'll be in Cannon Falls as well, Derek. So maybe we'll see you down there. And that is a ball outside. If you're not up at the lake and you've never been to Cannon Falls, by all means, please go to Cannon Falls to watch a baseball game, especially if it's a nice day out.
Not only is it was a nice place till they redid it, but also one of those teams that's just fun to play against.
Absolutely, yeah. They're and they always play really smart baseball down there. Actually, beat us up here on Memorial Day, so the Hawks looking for some revenge and trying to get a season split. As Moore working behind 2-0. As that one catches the outside corner 2-1. Eddie got into a little bit of trouble with control last inning, issuing 3 free passes, but Burnsville able to only cash out with 1 run. So he did get the first 2 batters out. That's a good-looking pitch. Looks like he dropped that off-speed in there again, 2-2.
Yeah, as you say, it's Eddie's pitches are moving. It's just that down and in pitch you can't get in the zone. Just been kind of a little bit over the shoe tops. If he gets that inside one going.
2-2 is fouled back, not a play.
I think you'll really open up the zone for him there if you can get that inside
Find the
pitch.
ball, return the ball, collect the dollar, courtesy of Michael Thorson Insurance Agency.
And that one is up in the air. Hit really well to center field. Selesky going back, reaching up, and makes the play on the warning track. Just shy of the wall. I had to look up to make sure he had that.
Yeah, baby.
Boy, Blake Tritch gave that one a ride to the deepest part of this ballpark. I think he thinks how is that not out of a down ball ballpark? But pretty cavernous center field here at Vets. And yep, let's get another look at this. We'll do it after this pitch. Thank you very much, Hunter. First pitch is on the outside corner. There's a good-looking pitch, like you said. Broke over the outside corner of the plate as we'll get another look at that play. And just Jacko drifting back. It might have been just a step short of the track there, right in front of that 393.
Yeah, and with no wind at this park and hitting it out that far, that's a legitimate shot. That's a home run in most parks.
Yes, yep. There haven't been, I've seen some go out to center here, but not a heck of a lot. Especially, like you said, with no wind on it. And that one is going to be rolled up the middle, backhanded by Oddman in the hole, throw across. Out! Nice.
Says he can't do play in the field besides pitching, John.
Absolutely, yep. Great play, great combination. The two dads giving each other a fist bump as we've got Nick Oddman and Derek Simon, and on the field is going to be Gavin Oddman and Zach Simon making the connection. Nice scoop on the one hopper, and nice job by Gav going in the hole to get that one 2 away.
I don't know if everybody remembers. Gav used to play a fair amount of shortstop in his day.
Good movement towards the bag and good plant and throw on that one for sure. As strike 1 into Gus McIntyre now from Eddie. And that one is into short right field, and nobody's going to be able to get that one as that's just dumped down there in front of Brathel for a Texas League single with 2 outs.
The next batter, the catcher, 23, Patrick Carlin.
Second hit of the night for the Bobcats. Just got him off the handle there, but just found some green grass nobody was able to get to.
Yeah, funny game. You hit one 385 to center and you're out. You pool Q 115 and it's a base hit. But 2 outs here. See if the Hawks can get out of it.
Here's Carlin, is Patrick Carlin, the catcher, struck out looking against. Actually, it was against Eddie last inning, so fouls that first pitch back for strike 1. Throw over to first base, and runner, not much of a lead there, gets back. First play in the infield for, actually, no, it wasn't. There was that little scoop that Eddie made over the pitcher, or from the pitcher's mound over to Simon. But other than that, that was only Zach's second put out at first base here after 3 2/3.
Yeah, he's had a great view. I can't wait to actually talk to him after the game with all this pitching. He's a big fan of pitching, of course, pitches himself, and he's got to be having a lot of fun watching these guys attack these hitters tonight.
0-2 to Carlin. Runner goes and just gets a piece of that breaking ball and managed to kind of fling it towards the third base fence.
Sounds kind of funny, but it's really nice to see Nick Horst jogging after that. Maybe Nick's feeling a little better.
He's been having some ABs for the Hastings Hurricanes. So getting to play some baseball. We'll see if we get him in for a pinch running, or well, actually, don't really need it tonight in a non-league game, but see maybe on the 4th if we get him in there and get him in a league appearance. 0-2, and batter tries to dance out of the way of it, but umpire says he's going to got him on the shoe top, and that is going to be another 2-out base runner for the Bobcats. Unfortunate for Moore as he had him up 0-2 and then just,
Back to the top of the order, center fielder number 2.
See where that got him.
Gentleman.
That might have even skipped in there. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if that got him or not. We'll say it did. Say the umpire had a better look than us, but 2 base runners now with 2 outs, and first pitch is high now that'll turn over the lineup, unfortunately, to the one-hitter Santelman. Now with runners on first and second with 2 outs. So both innings, Moore able to get the first 2 batters before running into trouble. That one is going to be dumped into right field for a base hit. Brathel loses the ball, but the runner had already held up at third base. Lucky break for the Hawks as Brathel kind of overran it a little bit.
Hitter head first, has his palms up to the sky, wondering why.
Where's my RBI? Where's my ribby, man?
How batting 4, Zach and Jason.
I think it just by the time anybody realized it had gotten past Brathel, the runner had already committed to holding up. So lucky break for the Hawks. Let's see if Moore can work out of the jam here. Base is now loaded with 2 outs for Andreessen. He does get strike 1 on him. Just must have missed outside. Another close pitch.
I can slide back and get a little tighter to the building too. Yep.
And that's down low, 2-1. Cut and miss at a pitch breaking down in the zone.
Yeah, it's a nice pitch down and in, and I think Eddie got that one just a touch higher.
High enough to get
a guy to swing at it.
Yep. 2-2. And that's fouled off to the right.
That's another Michael Thorson Insurance Agency foul ball reward.
And it's down low, full count. So 3-2 to Andreessen, nowhere to put him here. Bases loaded for the Bobcats. And everybody will start early. Payoff pitch, swing and a foul tip. It looked like it got, might have caught off Johnny's equipment there as he's taking a little bit of time to walk that off.
That was Eddie's 50th pitch of the evening.
And we'll get another payoff pitch. And that's going to be another foul ball off to the right. Try it again.
Every foul ball out of play pays courtesy of the Michael Thorson Insurance Agency.
And payoff pitch just misses inside, and that'll walk in a run. Pretty close pitch, but it might have been a little down and in. See if we had a good look at that or not. Replay. So bases still loaded. Here comes Ben Muser. First pitch to him misses inside for a ball. Here's a cut and a miss, strike one. So like we said, Moore has gotten the first two base runners in both innings, but then struggled a bit with control and a couple of just base hits finding spots, and that one's up in the air to right field. Looks like it is measured, and it is. Brathel puts it away for out number 3, but the Bobcats managed to scratch one more across. We're through 3.5, 2-0 Burnsville.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
Todd's in the hospital.
From vaping. Promise you won't vape, Emma.
Not cool.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Talk to your child about vaping today.
Okay, we're coming back at you. Johnny Tegman picks off in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Johnny had that nice double to left center last time up.
Yep, 1 for 1, the well-struck ball. and takes a cut and a miss against Brendan Hugo this time, who has pitched the entire game, 3 scoreless innings, given up 3 hits.
It's kind of funny thinking back to the days Johnny was maybe a junior, I think, and catching at the high school and was being DH'd for on occasion.
Yeah, definitely, like you said, has improved his offensive game quite a bit, enough to be heading out to the University of Sioux Falls, as you said earlier, Derek. 2-1 as that one's outside.
Here we go.
One of those guys doesn't like confidence.
Well, that's what you like to see. That's fouled back, strike 2.
Foul ball, dollar call, courtesy of the Michael Thorson Insurance Agency.
Bottom 4th, Hawks trailing 2-0, trying to get something going here with 5, 6, 7 due up this inning. That's high and away, 3-2.
Hawks have a pitcher in the bullpen. I think it's Cox warming up down there. He's not on the mound.
And cut, miss, strike 3.
So we will see if Eddie comes out again, or we'll have a new
Ball
pitcher
figure
here.
number 20, Evan Corinne.
If we get a look down at that bullpen, we'll certainly let you know what we see down there.
Big right-hander, and assuming it's Cox.
That's high and away to Evan Crin, ball 1. And that's a strike. As we see, that is definitely Reese Cox out there getting loose. Crin takes strike 1, now strike 2. And gets a piece of that, fouls it back. I think it might have bounced off the catcher. Made a ricochet off his glove. One, 2 is down and away, 2-2. I'm not sure what the catcher was calling for, but what the pitcher threw was nowhere near that. It looked like he was calling up high, and it was down and away.
Yeah, definitely missed a spot there, right?
And that's down and away again, and Crin works it back to 3-2. For another patient guy, he'll definitely draw a lot of walks. And that is high and tight, and good job by Evan coming back from being behind to get the Hawks a 1-out base runner.
Yeah, with 3 balls, don't need to leave the elbow out there. Tuck it. Take
Absolutely, yep, save that for next time, right?
And Brath, who had a decent shot to third his first time up.
Yep, just a liner pretty much right at the third baseman. Cut and miss at a high fastball there, strike 1.
Another big young kid here. Like to see how he develops over the next couple of years.
That's fouled straight back.
I didn't realize how big Bennett was till I went down and talked to him the other day, and I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, there are a couple of guys. He's pretty tall. Brant's a pretty tall dude, too.
And I put together, and I think Bennett's 19, and he's only going to get bigger.
Just gets a little piece of that to stay alive. Say the catcher in that kind of leg, he stretches that leg out, catching in that position. I don't know what you call it, where he kind of one knee and stretches the other leg out there, stretches that out. And strike 3 called, outside corner and 2 away.
Yeah, I don't like that when there's a runner on first base when you put that leg out there. I mean, if there's nobody on base, fine.
Boy, I just not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure it's as generous to Eddie as last inning as that ball was. First pitch to Oddman is down and away, ball 1. And there's a strike at the knees, 1-1.
I'd say the catcher's doing some helping his pitcher out there a little bit too.
Definitely bringing him up and framing him. Like that one was kind of snapped up a couple inches. And that one is right up the middle. Good sliding play by the second baseman as it kind of was deflected by the pitcher Hugo. He might have slowed it down enough to keep that from going up the middle, allowing that second baseman to kind of make that play. So it's going to be 1-4-6 on the fielder's choice. And the Hawks are done on the fourth. They get another base runner, cannot move them up. We are through 4 complete, 2-0 Burnsville.
But here is the difference for the class of 1990.
We went from Mile High Eagles to Alan Peck.
I know you're all excited about Y2K. You could lose power or party like it's 1999.
Hastings High School has been graduating seniors since the first commencement in 1870. Congratulations, class of 2023. Go Raiders!
Funding for community TV is in rapid decline, and HCTV will not survive without your help. Let your local representatives know that you support community TV. To learn more, visit savecommunitytv.com.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love your mind.
We are back for the top of the fifth inning. It is going to be number 28, Reese Cox, the righty, coming in to work to the Bobcats.
Another guy who can get up in the low to mid-90s on his best days.
Now pitching for Hastings, number 28, Reese Cox.
Yeah, another guy that we're saying is like not necessarily a bullpen game per se, but, you know, a non-league game where everybody's just getting some work.
Reese, a 2.40 ERA. Got a couple wins for the Hawks this year and one loss. 15 innings pitched, 9 hits. Has walked 12, but struck out 24 in 15 innings.
24 and 15, yeah, that's pretty good. I'm not sure what that is per 9, but it's quite a bit, yeah.
That's why guys like young pitchers like Zach get on the edge of their chairs when they want to watch Reese pitch.
Starts out strike one and then ball one here to that is Jacob Neutz, the DH, struck out and walked. That one is popped up into right field. Long run, and Brethel is not going to be able to get over to it. It will drop in foul territory.
I'm going to be curious to see what the boys say about the lights here today. I know it's not real dark yet, but it's awesome to have all these new lights in the outfield, but I don't know if the infield's going to be a bit darker, if it's going to be, how people are going to see the ball coming in.
Once it starts to get dark, if we do get some weather rolling through that darkens it up or just the sun going down, it will be interesting to see if that affects play, as that is hit out foul down the third baseline.
Bruce did tell us the plan is to have everything done next week. So
that'd be phenomenal.
If we, if not for the Hudson game, then, maybe when Red Wing comes back up here in 2 weeks, hopefully it'll all be done and it should be just outstanding.
One, 2 is up in the air to short right field and reaching for it's Brethel. He's got it, and that'll be the first out. Looks like he kind of took him a minute to read that ball. I don't know if that's going to be the lighting or whatever, or just took him a second to find it, but managed to get in on it just in time. We'll see if we can get a look at him out there. Well, he's coming in pretty much right away. Yeah, I didn't give him enough credit. He was pretty much read that right off the bat and made a nice play, kind of getting there and making a little rolling catch for the first out. That one is in the hole towards shortstop. Kaplan catches, throws, 2 away. Good play going into the hole by Kaplan, and good scoop by Simon over at first, and 2 quick outs for Reese Cox. It was Noah Juliar, now 0 for 3.
Batting number 8, Blake Trich.
And that is down and away, 1-0. Yeah, Bruce was just commenting, Zach, bats left and throws right. Isn't that all of your children, Derek?
Yeah, I taught them all to bat left. So, yep, they all are righties, but they all bat left.
Well, it's a little bit of cheat code. It's a little bit of a cheat code. You're that much closer to first base.
Well, it's usually an advantage, and if you teach your kids right away.
2-0 from Cox is down low. 3-0 to Blake Trich.
It's an advantage. I know some people talk about dominant eyes and that you shouldn't do that, but we've had good luck with it.
And 3-1. Well, I mean, Blake turned into a pretty good hitter in college, batting lefty. I don't, have any of them ever considered switching? I mean, I don't know why you'd switch if you're a lefty.
Well, and that's the thing, right? If you're already, if you're mainly a left-handed hitter, there really isn't much advantage to me to spend all that time working on the right-handed swing.
Number 17, Joe Robinson.
And that was just ball. I was wondering if that hit him or was ball 4. It looked like it just came inside for a regular old ball 4. So that's going to be a walk, a 2-out walk, and that is going to bring up Joe Robinson, the shortstop. That one's down in the dirt. Throw over to first base, and a little bit low. Simon cannot squeeze it. I don't know if he would have had the runner or not. Nice snap throw down there by Johnny. We'll see if we can get a look at this. It was short hopped a little bit. He did manage to block it and keep it from going out into right field.
Got a good bounce there towards second, so nothing the runner could do.
And that is through the hole, just past the glove of Kaplan for a base hit. Checking in at second is going to be Trich, and Robinson is aboard with a 2-out base runner. Once again, a 2-out rally for the Bobcats as both of Eddie Moore Jr.'s innings, he got the first 2 batters before giving up a fence post in the 3rd and the 4th, and Burnsville working on that 2-out rally again. See if Reese can shut the door here. Put up a 0. And first starts off well to Gus McIntyre, strike 1. That one's rolled to first base. Simon's got it. He'll take it himself, and that'll do it for the Bobcats in the top of the 5th inning. They get a couple of 2-out base runners, but cannot score. After 4.5, 2-0 Burnsville. We'll be right back.
I know sometimes we get into it and it's just hard on both of us, but try to understand me more and I'll try to do the same. But you have excuses because you're old, so it's okay.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at sounditouttogether.org.
All right, bottom 5, watching some dark clouds rolling in here, keeping an eye on that. HCTV has some bags on their cameras to protect them. Hopefully that'll roll past us without causing too much interference to the game. We've had some storms out here today and been tracking this little cell that's just kind of shoveling by us. Zach Simon getting his second look at Brandon Hugo, takes a strike. Walked for his first time up and was erased on that Krebs double play. Here's a cut and a miss, strike 2. Or strike. Outside, 1 and 2.
I'm not on auto.
And he fouls that one straight back to the fence.
Just got some cool news. Our little 13U team that struggled at the beginning of the year, we won 3 of our last 4.
That one is up in the air to left field. It's going to... That hung up long enough to be put away. I kind of lost it in the lights there. Couldn't see if that dropped in or not, but left fielder does manage to snare it for out number 1. There you can see him put it away on the run. 1 away.
My son interrupted me. My 13U team's got a home playoff game. So we're
well, fantastic. Krebs lays a bunt down the third baseline. Bare hand scoop and throw across, not in time. So Krebs sees the third baseman playing back a step, tries to bunt for a hit, puts down a pretty good one, and still almost making the play over at third is Rich.
Yeah, this Burnsville defense has been impressive to watch.
Boy, that's about as good as you can play it, but Krebs too speedy and too good a bunt, honestly.
Yeah, that was a very nice bunt down the line.
So Hawks have a 1-out base runner. Jack Stileski, who has reached twice, takes the strike. And that one is hit pretty well out to left field, but it looks like it's being traced. It is, and left fielder out there after a couple of turns around. Juliar puts it away.
He turned over both shoulders. She thought maybe it was carrying even further. Had it measured.
Max Kaplan.
Looks like it may have carried a little bit more than he initially thought, but does manage to find it for number 2. His second put out of the inning. So that'll leave it to Kaplan with 2 outs and a runner at first base. High, ball 1. Hugo hasn't had a 1-2-3 inning yet, but has managed to keep the Hawks off the board through 4 2/3 here. As that is foul tipped, held on to by the catcher, 1-1. Just like I said, working really fast and going right after the Hawks, not walking a lot of guys. I think maybe 1 or 2 walks at this point. Twice through the order. So that one is popped foul and you get back out of play.
I think Zach and maybe Ev walked, but to your point, he's been around the plate all night. Hawks have made him throw a lot of pitches, though.
Actually, he did have a couple in the first inning, so 2, 3, so actually 4 walks, a little bit more than I thought. 4 walks and 4 hits for the Hawks, so they have had some base runners, just I don't know if they've had really anybody as far as third base yet.
No, we had one guy picked off, and a double play kind of ended a couple.
Runner go is throw down to second base, kind of the same thing that happened. Kaplan went, throw over to first base, and he just committed to it and managed to run down and get that stolen base.
Players in the stands passing the hat for collection. Donations greatly appreciated.
So get a look at it's Nick Horsch, and I believe it's Wodell out there helping us out by collecting. Much appreciated. Ball is popped foul, going to get out of play.
Yeah,
I was going to say, Hawks have done a
there
nice
you can
job.
There you can see talking to the Schomer clan there.
83 pitches so far. So we'll see how far Burnsville's going to go with their starter. But
Yeah, still only the 4 2/3. So Hawks are making them work a little bit. Just haven't been able. Just a little check swing. He apparently did not get a piece of that. I thought he had for a second, but umpire said he did not get a piece of that and went around, and it's going to be strike 3. So the Hawks are done in the 5th inning. Once again, get a base runner, but cannot move them along. We are through 5 complete. 2-0 Burnsville.
Who are we? We are artists. We are entertainers. We are storytellers. We are teachers. We keep you informed. We follow the action. Who are we? We are Hastings Community TV.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love your mind.
All right, get a look at the sky here as we're hoping that system is going to skirt right by us here. We see those kind of darker clouds as we head towards the late innings here. Going into the 6th, a 2-0 ball game. Pretty well played game overall so far.
yeah, been very well played defensively by both clubs. Pitching's been pretty solid. Hawks having given up a few more walks is really the only difference. Both teams with 4 hits.
And a couple of almost a couple of good, the one hit was just a little shot up the middle. Burnsville getting a couple of timely base hits at the right moment as that first pitch is high and tight, ball 1. That is Patrick Carlin. And that's a ball, 2-0. Fouled straight back to the screen, 2-1.
I like this catcher. He's kind of a smaller, athletic guy, and done a nice job behind the plate. And as much as I don't really like that stance with the leg out with runners on scoring, or on base, I should say, he's been impressive.
There's a big cut and a miss behind that one, 2-2.
One thing I've never let the kids do when we're catching
the leg out
well,
stance.
I mean, it's hard to stop the ball.
And swing and a miss, strike 3. I call that, I'm probably dating myself here, but I always call that the Tony Pena because he's the first catcher I ever saw do that back in the 80s.
I totally understand it when there's nobody on base. It's a more comfortable position for a lot of the guys. But if he spikes one in the dirt or off to the side, it's...
And I have seen guys catch a ball in a very uncomfortable position, being in that split-legged stance. There, I'm not gonna lie to you. Your protection only can do so much in that situation, especially on a foul tip. 1-0 to the leadoff hitter, Santelman again, and that is rolled up the middle, fielded by Kaplan, and that throw's going to be offline. And did it go out of play? Looks like it did. So
it'd be a single
and an error, throwing error. Yeah. It was a really bad hop that came up and caught Cap high. I'm surprised he was able to field it as cleanly as he did, but I think it threw off his rhythm and he just kind of threw that one down and wide over to first base. So
I think if he had to take it back, you just don't make the throw and
right.
Get the single because that was a heck of a play by Cap to corral that one, as you say. That was a bad hop. So, fortunately, 1 out and a runner on second base now. At the top of the 6th inning.
So we called it a hit and an error is what we're calling that. And that one, Tegelin kind of gets under his feet and he can't find it. Runner will take third base. It's one of those tough ones for a catcher. He's looking around for it. It's kind of right between his feet. Good heads-up base running by Santelman, taking third base on the play. And that ball is going to be fouled off, strike one.
Well, you get a tough hop on an infield ball. Get an infield hit, an error, throwing error, and then a wild pitch, and all of a sudden you got a runner at
two
third.
Pitches, a runner on third after, you've been. Let's see if Cox can call on his heat here to get a strikeout.
That'd be nice.
Get the Hawks out of this situation.
They have pulled the infield in, so.
And there's one on the outside corner, 2-2. Hawks down 2 here, so I can kind of see this. I can see this strategy trying to keep this ball game close. That was might have been a little bit low in the zone. Might have been a generous call to Coxie there, and that one looked like it was pretty close to the same spot, but called a ball. So 3-2. So payoff pitch for Cox, and that is fouled off to the right.
Michael Thorson Insurance Agency rewards another foul ball out of play.
Another payoff pitch coming from Cox. And that one is another foul ball.
And another one. $1 from Michael Thorson Insurance Agency.
3-2 is right back at Cox, looks the runner back and pitches underhand over to first base. So the Hawks get that big second out without letting that runner come home to score. Everybody will be able to back up, and Reese will be able to focus on Ben Muser.
And nice play. He made that little turn to make sure the runner wasn't going anywhere first.
Yeah, nice, good play, fielding his position there to flag that down. That was kind of a hard chopper back at him. First pitch to Ben Muser is ball one. Muser has walked, knocked in a run with an RBI single and flown out. And that's inside corner Ethany's strike one called. A little half swing, gets a piece of it and fouls it off to the right, 1-2.
That baseball's making a quick stop and concessions before heading back into action. Never change with the fan, courtesy of Michael Thorson Insurance.
I don't know if that one got out or not. It's all right. I am not sure. It looked like it rolled up the walk-up path. That's all right. And swing and a miss, strike three. So great job by Cox there, pitching around that kind of tough infield hit and error, and runner on third with one out, and Reese managed to put up that 0 and keep the deficit at 2. We are through 5.5, 2-0 ball game. We'll be right back.
He gets the pin. What a move, what a goal! Oh, what a shot, scores! The Raiders, can they get the lift? Yes, they do.
Just snipes one.
Oh my God!
And reaching up and making the play.
It's moving!
It is over! Looking to throw, and she's going to get the first down.
Gone! Touchdown Raiders!
Who are we? We are artists. We are entertainers. We are storytellers. We are teachers. We keep you informed. We follow the action. Who are we? We are Hastings Community TV.
Back itch for the bottom of the sixth inning. Kellen Rasmussen leads things off by fouling one back. Strike one. Down and away, 1-1. Yeah, like we said, Brandon Hugo working quickly. He gets through those inning breaks pretty fast. He's not wasting any time. Up to 86 pitches and got a pretty brisk game going here at Vets Park. About 1:45 in, and we're heading to the bottom of the sixth inning as Ras takes a strike on the outside corner, 1-2. And that one's away, 2-2.
Boy, with it getting darker here this evening, it sure makes a difference with these new lights in the outfield.
I can definitely see the difference between right and left. I can really see that at this point. It is rolled out to shortstop. Strong throw across, one away. Till Robinson, very smooth-looking shortstop over there. Very strong arm, in control of everything.
You can see how he just kind of slowed himself up there to get rhythm. The ball got there in his footwork. First, fired it hard, and I mean, honestly, they've been perfect defensively all night.
Yeah, it's like I say, very good team. Team that has been in Class A, and I've watched them in Class A, and I've watched them win some games in the Class A state tournament. So there you can see kind of a difference between the right and the left field lights. There is that one's dumped into a left field by Johnny Teglin for a base hit, his second hit of the game. So another good game for JT.
JT, yeah, a lot of line drives. Another nice base hit here.
Yeah, another sharp single.
Kind of off speed, kind of leapt up a little bit there, and nice sharp base hit.
Yep, did exactly what you're supposed to do with it when you get something up in the zone. Just take it and hit it hard somewhere.
So meeting at the mound here as Evan Crin's waiting his turn to bat.
91 pitches from Hugo, but no activity in the Burnsville bullpen that we can see or have seen all night.
I believe they just have a few guys in the dugout, so they may be a little bit short on pitching tonight.
First pitch is into Evan Crin for a strike. Ev has struck out and walked in 2 trips. 0 for 1. That's away. Throw over to first. You can hear, who is that over there at coach? Who is that over there coaching first?
I think it's Nick Horsch.
Is it Nick Horsch? I guess I could hear that back. I should have known from that voice, yeah. That's down and away, 2-1. Two and 1 is down and away, 3-1. Get a look into the Hawks dugout. The guy's kind of all sitting out in front near the rail there.
I didn't see the boat, but it was definitely a flash to the south of us.
And that's going to be fouled off to the right to get out of play. Full count.
Michael Larson Insurance Agency is rewarding foul ball on that one.
Three-two. And fouled straight back by Crin.
for that one.
Another payoff pitch is rolled to shortstop. Slow roller, going to have no play at second. Goes over to first base. Good scoop over there at first to get that. Not easy play over there. Just a really slow roller. Good dig over there at first base. That is Muser. So 6-3 on the putout. 2 away. Runner now in scoring position for Bennett Brathel.
Yeah, and as you said earlier, I don't think we've had anybody past second base so far tonight.
I think the last Johnny Teglin was there on his double, and I think we've had a couple of times where we've had 2 walks or 2 base runners in an inning. We got first and second, but not able to get that big 2-out hit to break through. Let's see if Brathel can make something happen here. As that one is hit well out towards the gap, and that is going to roll to the fence. And I don't know if you can call that an announcer's call, but I'm going to take credit for it. It's Brathel in with a stand-up double, and it's a 2-1 ball game.
Big hit there by Brathel on Hugo's 100th pitch of the night. Goes opposite field, just takes that ball over to right center. And the Hawks finally on the board here, 2-1.
That just Brathel, like you said, when he gets into one, man, just really can pretty effortlessly drive that right to the gap and rolling all the way to the wall. So, runner in scoring position is going to be Gavin Odman with a chance to square it up here all of a sudden. Tying run in scoring position, takes a strike and then a ball.
Yeah, I know Bennett's average isn't where he wants it, but I still am really impressed with him, and I think if we keep him around here a couple of years, we're really going to have something. I think he's an impressive kid.
Well, there you go. Strong endorsement for Derek Simon, and that's hit into the corner for a base hit. Brathel's rounding third, and Odman is into second base to throw us off. Got the King Kong salute at second base after the Flappy Bird from Bennett Brathel on his double silly, and all of a sudden it's a 2-2 ball game.
You had the announcer's call. We had the scoreboard man call on the other side of me. His dad said trade places with him right before that pitch. So 2 calls in a row, 2 runs for the Hawks.
I like it. Well, let's see. We got 2 doubles in a row. Let's see if number 5 can keep her going. And Zach Simon stepping up.
Like just a quick mound.
Yeah, just a quick mound visit. I didn't look like Burnsville had anybody going at that point. I don't know if they have anybody out there. It might have to be the same thing that happened to the Hawks last week, where it's an in-game switch and somebody might have to get loose between innings here if they want to get somebody warm. So here's Zach Simon, chance to put the Hawks into the lead for the first time with Odman in scoring position, and that's down and in for a ball.
Glad to see him take it after 2 doubles in a row. I'm just thinking he's going to be swinging.
Get amped up and look to keep her going. But smart play in there. Another one down and in, 2-0. You also have a pitcher that's up over 105 too, so making him work is not necessarily a bad thing.
No.
There's a cut and a miss, 2-1. So which double celly did you prefer, Derek? The Brathel with the Flappy Bird or Odman with the King Kong chest pound there?
I'm always partial of the Hawk.
The Flying Hawk.
But, yeah, I mean, you know, you can always inject the vein as well.
Inject the vein, all right.
I think that was a jet ski.
3-1 to Simon, big cut and miss, 3-2.
Now he's got to be prepared for that again. I think as he's gotten it by him twice.
I think at this point, full count. I think he can expect the heat again.
If he does throw something else, so be it.
And he tried to get it high again, and Zach would not chase her. Gets his second walk of the game. keeps the lineup moving along, flips it over to the top of the lineup.
Now batting to the DH, number 32, Max Krebs.
Big spot here for the Hawks now. You got a top of the order here, and Oddman was better speed than you think at second base.
And that one is through the hole, past the shortstop, and held up at third is going to be Oddman. Good play there. Good call there to hold him up, I think, as the right fielder was in quickly and on top of that ball. Just kind of managed to get that one past the outstretched shortstop.
And, Giant, we do have some action now in the Burnsville bullpen.
We do have activity in the Burnsville bullpen. It looks like number 20 getting ready up there as Jack Selesky now with bases loaded. And all of a sudden, it's been the Hawks with the 2-out rally after Burnsville scored both of their runs with 2 outs earlier in the game. That is fouled off and going to get back out of play. 1-1. That is number 3. Number 3. That one is hit up in the air to center field. Center fielder has it, puts it away for out number 3. So Hawks are done. They do get 2 to even things up. We're through 6 complete. New ball game, 2-2.
I know sometimes we get into it, and it's just hard on both of us, but try to understand me more, and I'll try to do the same. But you have excuses because you're old, so it's okay.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at soundidouttogether.org.
Mason Chiz and Edwin Elevon.
Okay, top 7 coming up. New ball game, 2-2 as Reese Cox coming in to work his 3rd inning after both Wodell and Moore go 2.
In the hole for the Bobcats, Trich on Jack Juilliard. Now batting number 25, Jacob Newts.
That took Moore off the hook for a potential loss as we've got a tie ball game now. Both pitchers in the game will be the pitchers of record if the score were to change at this point. 4-5-6 due up for the Bobcats. Jacob Newts leading things off. He is 0 for 2 with a walk so far. And swinging a miss at Coxie. And down low, ball 1.
Did you know that Caesar is not named after Caesar Salad is not named after Caesar?
Chiz. I was telling Bruce that for the athlete anagram, I thought they had to be words. Chiz, I don't know if that's a word, Bruce. That's up high, 2-1. Reese Cox, another one of these guys that has the kind of that powder blue glove, Derek. I've seen a lot of that, seen a lot more of that in recent years.
I don't know if Reese got that when he was at DCTC or not, but well, that one looked good.
Oof, boy, it looked just missed the knees. A little bit of a taller batter, so maybe just a little tick low on this guy. 3-1 is high, ball 4.
Now batting on field 14, Noah Juilliard.
So leadoff walk. Here comes Juilliard, 0 for 3. That pitch definitely up high. Last one was pretty close to the knees. Might have just missed a eyelash underneath him. First pitch from Cox to Juilliard is outside for a ball. And down low, I believe, with that one, 2-0. So Cox at 42 pitches in his third inning. Having a little bit of trouble finding the zone early. And that one misses inside, 3-0. There's a fastball down Broadway, 3-1. That is chopped to third, over to second for one. Relay not in time. They do get the lead runner, 5-4, I believe that was on the fielder's choice.
Batting number 8, Blake Trich.
Yeah, 5-4 and
5-4 on the fielder's choice. That's correct.
Made the throw over, but he beat it by a couple steps.
So one away. Here comes Trich. Fouls that first pitch off. As you can see, a youngster chasing that behind the tool shed.
That baseball just earned reward points.
High and tight, 1-1.
Economic concessions courtesy of the Michael First Insurance Agency.
Yeah, you can kind of see what it's kind of partially the fence, like a darker area almost in right field, but I think it's partially the fence blocking us off as well. As that one's fouled straight back, 1-2.
It's just night and day difference.
Yeah, you can really see that. You can really see that as it's gotten darker, where the new lights are and where the old lights are. 1-2 is flared to right field. That might be trouble. Just foul. Lucky break for the Hawks there, as that may have been extra bases if that had managed to clip the line, but about a foot foul. As you can see there, you can get a pretty good look at that, just about a foot wide of that third baseline, or first baseline, excuse me. One-two breaking ball misses up high, doesn't kind of break down enough. Number 50 that was pitch number 50 for Reese Cox. Through 2 1/3. And that one is towards third base. Rasmussen has it, throw across to second base. They're saying no, he didn't cover the bag in time, and both runners will be safe. It was a pretty close play. I don't know if we're going to have a look at it or not. Kind of playing over towards first base there, and hard to tell, but yeah, Oddman may not have gotten to the base in time, so we're going to call that a fielder's choice. Runner does reach. So first and second now, one away for Joe Robinson takes a strike. And there's a strike, 0-2.
Of course, the Hawks playing for 2 up the middle, and Rass and Zach back behind the bags in the corners.
That one's going to be fouled back.
More frequent flyer amounts for that foul ball. Bring over concessions for your $1 reward.
Well, yeah, like you say, Zach playing right behind his runner, close to the line there. No.
The reward is
And half swing managed to hold up. 1 and 2. We'll get a look in here, see if he did. I think he did. I think he did. Yep.
He did, yep.
1-2 is up the middle and through for a base hit. Tough play there, just kind of almost lost the ball a little bit there as Cox was trying to field it, went right through him, and then right past Oddman at second base to skitter into center field, and Burnsville retakes the lead.
Yeah, I wonder if Reese kind of blocked out Gavin from seeing
I
the
honestly
ball.
think that may have been what happened here, because went right through him, and then like basically he was on top of Gavin before he knew what was happening. So a bad luck base hit will be an RBI single, and it will put Burnsville back into the lead 3-2. Still only one out in first and third, so Hawks still have work to do here. Ball misses to McIntyre. Oof, pretty good looking pitch. Must have been outside there. And that one is nubbed foul.
So Hawks finally get a couple runs, tie it up, and Burnsville comes right back and pushes one across here so far in the 7th with one away.
Runner go was pitches popped foul and out of play.
Little extra action for the fans, courtesy of Michael Horseman Insurance Agency.
Weren't the $5 awards 25 cents before?
1-2 is popped up. Oddman tracking it. And throw comes home, and a run is going to score. The runner at third bluffs and drew a throw from Oddman, who throws it high and over the catcher. And unfortunately for the Hawks, that is going to lead to another run across.
Unfortunately, there with 2 outs, too, it'll be an unearned run. And Burnsville pretty pumped about that. I think we know this is going to be a low-scoring ball game, and every run's going to really count here. Yeah, 4-2 here, top 7.
So that is going to bring up Carlin. Takes a ball, 1-0. Robinson does go to second on the play, the base runner. There is a high chopper. Kaplan's got it, throws across, and the Hawks are done. But a couple of really just weird plays in the field there allows Burnsville to put that 2 spot right back up on the Hawks, as we can kind of get a look at the third out play. That'll take us to the stretch. Burnsville retakes the lead 4-2. We'll be right back.
The United Heroes League mainly uses sports as a bridge to help military families stay active and engaged in their communities. We have over 40 professional teams that partner with us for free tickets and camps. We provide access to free sporting equipment.
UHL has provided us with a lot of equipment and a lot of gear that is otherwise sometimes hard to attain.
It's really cool. I get all this free stuff, and it's because of my great dad, who is a veteran.
UHL has been a great supporter, not just for our family, but for all the military families.
We're excited to see what the future holds. We can't wait to see where it goes.
Todd's in the hospital.
From vaping. Promise you won't vape, Emma.
Not cool.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Talk to your child about vaping today.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your your mind.
Okay, back at you, bottom of the 7th inning. Burnsville retakes a 4-2 lead after the Hawks fought back to finally tie it up in the bottom of the 6th. See if they can answer back here. 9 outs left to go. They will have the middle of the lineup up, starting with Max Kaplan here. Takes a pitch up and away, ball 1. Kaplan, the only Hawk not to bat last inning, as the Hawks sent 8 to the plate, scoring 2 runs. Time called by Cap there. And there's a strike at the knees, 1-1.
Yeah. Once they get these other 4 banks in, it's great.
That's away, 2-1. Well, you can look at those lights, the comparison between the two of them there. I mean, talk about literally night and day there in more ways than one, as that's inside 3 and 1. Yeah, look at, yeah, I mean, a picture's worth 1,000 words there, folks. As that is going to be ball 4, and Kaplan is going to draw a leadoff walk, so good AB for the Hawks to get things going. It's still Brandon Hugo, the starter in here, working his 7th inning up to 118. So don't know how much bullpen help there is for the Bobcats. They do still have somebody getting loose out there. Kellen Rasmus is going to lead things off. Kelly, as Derek now nicknamed him. That's hit well out to left field. That is foul. A foul ball.
Not even close.
Foul ball called by the umpire. We'll be able to get another look at that here. Let's see if we can follow that ball. Did that hit the foul pole? That hit the foul pole. So it hit the foul pole. That's what Sean's argued. That doesn't matter. He's not going to change it based on that. But yeah, it looks like that ball hit the foul pole and.
How did you not hear that? Wow.
So it's going to be strike one, Duras. Instead of his second straight home run on TV, it's going to be 1-1 now. Pitch inside. We'll get another. We'll do it in between batters here. I think we'll take one more look at that. Two and 1 as the ball's down low. Thank you, Hunter. Hunter's working on getting that replay for us, seeing if we can get one more look at it.
I do wonder if it would have been a league game with a field umpire, you would add more eyes on it. Maybe they would have got the right call.
Out to right. That one is going to be a foul and hit the fence.
It hit the pole, I heard it.
Ryan Schomer out there claiming he heard the ball ting off the foul pole because we have headsets on up here. So that is hit out to center field, and sliding play in center is going to be the first out of the inning. So unfortunately for Rasmussen, robbed of what may have been a home run. Let's see there. There's Kaplan's Cap's walk. That's all right. We did get a good look at it once, and it sure did look like what you said. I couldn't tell if it hit the foul pole or like the fence just below the foul pole, but it sure looked like it was right there. In any event, what's done is done, and there is one away and strike one to Johnny Tanglin. Here we go. Here we can get another look at it. So we can see that. Yeah, it hit the foul pole.
Yep,
it absolutely hit the foul
right
pole.
off
Yep, it sure did. It sure did. Yeah, nice job there, Hunter, getting that. Nice job there, Hunter, with that shot. So unfortunate break for the Hawks, see if they can overcome it against a really good ball club here, as that one is down low, 2-1. Two and one is at the knees, 2-2. I think Eddie Moore is that coach in third base, and he had the best look at it. He started spinning his hat, doing that.
He definitely said it was a home run.
Breaking ball misses high, 3-2.
It's really tough too, because it's been the tie ball game here in the bottom of the seventh.
Absolutely, yep. Oof. Well, John, I don't know if Johnny was giving him the up a little bit back there, but he puts one right off his mask. I shouldn't joke. That is serious. We don't joke about concussions are not a laughing matter.
Boy, he got him square.
Boy, he got him
there.
good,
Yeah,
though.
that
Yeah.
mask turned sideways.
And that is roll to shortstop, over to second for one. Turn, double play, 6-4-3 on the DP. Another good play turned by that shortstop. And rough break for the Hawks. And it is going to be a DP. We'll get another look at that DP over to shortstop. Definitely not the place you want to hit a baseball against this team. Just nice clean exchange, and does beat taken by a step. So we are through 7, 4-2 ball game. We'll be right back.
Today, 4 Minnesotans lost their lives from fentanyl poisoning.
And 4 more will tomorrow.
Fentanyl is the #1 killer of 18 to 45-year-olds.
It's killing more and more 12 to 17-year-olds. They're people we care about.
Like my brother.
My sister.
My best friend. We have the power to make a difference in our community. Join us in the fight against the fentanyl crisis.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
All right, back at you for the top of the 8th. We're just in the booth talking about how the lights in left field, if they'd gotten to one more back, might have been a little bit more visible to see that home run out there. It was, I thought it had hit the foul pole, but it wasn't really till the third look that I really clearly saw it ting off of there.
Well, and we don't have a base umpire who would have been a lot closer and had it.
Especially with a runner on, with a runner on first, you would have been near second base and able to kind of run after and chase it a little bit. You know what? What's done is done. Stuff happens, and it is a 4-2 ball game in the 8th, no matter what we think about it. So, Hawks need to get down to work here, and Reese Cox, in working his 4th inning, will try to put up a 0 and get the Hawks another crack at bat down 2 as he goes ball 1 and then strike 1 to this is the leadoff hitter Santelman, I believe.
I think the big thing with that hitting the foul pole, though, too, is he apparently didn't hear it at all, whereas people in the stands were saying they heard it, and so it's unfortunate.
One's hit to center field pretty well. Racing back is Selesky. It turns him around. He catches it on a hop back into second base, but it's going to be a leadoff double for Santelman.
Batting 4, Zach Andreessen.
So leadoff hitter Sandelman puts a really good swing on that ball, hits it to deep center field for extra bases. See, Selesky kind of getting over his wrong shoulder there, but I don't really know if he had a play on that ball anyway. That was hit pretty well. So one away, runner on second. Here's Andreessen, fouls off the first pitch, strike one. Oh, and 1 catches the corner, strike 2, 0-2. And up high, 1-2. One, two, holding his swing is Andreessen. It's going to be 2-2. That is rolled to the left side. Oddman fumbles it, but managed to bounce it up to himself and get it over to Simon for the first out. So a little bit of Savannah banana ball there, adding to the degree of difficulty.
Right,
one away.
So exactly what I was going to say. Too easy of a play for Oddman. He had to make it a little more difficult.
Let's see if we can get a look at this here.
Unfortunately, the Russian judge only gave him a 9.5.
Runner does move to third on the play, so Burnsville does have a runner 90 feet away with only 1 out. Hawks will come in again to try to cut down that runner down 2 already with only 6 outs to go. Up high, 1-1.
Yeah, and with Reese in his 4th inning at work, it kind of went backwards today, right? 2 innings, and then Coxey here with his 4th inning of work.
Half swing, they're saying he checked 2-1. Believe he did check there. That time he didn't. 2-2. And 2-2 delivery, swing and a foul tip. Johnny Tegelin holds on. Big second out for Reese Cox getting that strikeout.
Should say real quick, Johnny, thanks to Jess Baller, Jim Zagoda, and Gino down in concessions allowing us to be up here tonight.
Yes, much appreciated as always. Great some great volunteers down here at Veterans Park. Always looking for people. If you have good personality, like watching some baseball and like hanging out with a bunch of wacky dudes, that's this Veterans Park might just be the place for you. There we can get a look at our concession stand.
There they are.
That's Jim and
Little Jess.
Little Jess, yep. And Brian Schomer back from after chewing out the ump last inning to getting some lemonade to soothe his voice and ready to give him a little bit more as Cox works behind. 3-0 now to the 4-hitter Jacob Newts. Or this might be a pinch hitter. This is 19. In any event. And that is inside ball 4. So 4-pitch walk to the pinch hitter, Trexel?
Number 14, Noah Juilliard.
So here comes Juilliard, 1st and 3rd, 2 outs. And nice play by Johnny Teglin there, stretching to keep that ball from getting to the backstop and keeping that run from coming home.
Yeah, it looked like Reese might have flew open a little bit there. It looked like his whole body kind of flung over towards first a little bit, and that ball followed outside.
1-0 pitch is in there, strike one. And down and away, 2-1.
I think with this extended inning that we might see a new pitcher, you would think, here in the bottom of the eighth. It's 130 for their start.
Yep, and there's a cut at a high fastball, foul tip into the glove, strike two. You're right, 130 for Brandon Hugo. They have had somebody warming for the last couple innings. 2-2 misses outside, full count. And fouled back to the screen. Runner, of course, was going from first base, 3-2 with 2 outs. Another payoff pitch coming up in the air, short, very short left field. In fact, it's going to be Gavin Oddman about 3 steps into the outfield, short right field for out number 3. So Burnsville puts up a couple base runners, but Reese Cox managed to shut the door. We're through 7.5, 4-2 ball game in favor of Burnsville. Be right back.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
We come from a long line of farmers, and there's a sense of pride, but there's also a significant amount of pressure.
Farmers have to take care of their physical and their mental health, because what's a farm without a farmer?
Watching the sun come up, that's my time. I can have a cup of coffee, and every day's a new opportunity.
That's cool.
Yay!
Don't forget to check in on yourself. Love your mind.
And we're back here. A new pitcher for Burnsville.
Yeah, it's going to be number 3, Brandon Dorshak. Another righty. He's kind of coming at him with a couple arm angles. He's coming straight over the top, and then he's coming almost like straight sidearm with a couple of them. So
yeah, it's been funny or interesting, I should say, to watch him. Is he's let the catcher know before the pitch where he's gonna throw it from which arm slot. It'd be nice of him if he did that in the game, wouldn't it?
Yeah, right. That would give the guys a little bit of an advantage, I would think. But I'm sure he and the catcher have other ways to signal that to each other. Evan Crin's going to get the first look at the new pitcher. Crin has walked, struck out, and grounded out, so 0 for 2 so far tonight. First pitch comes over the top and misses high for a ball. Dorshak, number 3. Wind up and came a little sidearm that time and hits the outside corner for a strike.
Yeah, if you can be effective doing that, that really messes up with that. You know, it takes a lot of time to find that ball. It's not coming from where you expect.
I can imagine it could mess up a batter a lot. I can imagine it could also mess up your catcher and could also mess you up if you're not, really in tune with what you're doing, as he misses high with that pitch, 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be accurate in both slots, so.
And misses low, ball 4. So
Number 7,
first batter for Dorshak is a leadoff walk to Evan Krint. So that'll bring up Brathel, tying a run for the Hawks.
Looks like Nick Horsch has grabbed a bat on deck.
Oh, all right.
Maybe
Definitely be
Nick will
Nick's
get that bat.
first AB of the season for the Hawks, I do believe.
Okay. Gavin is down in the pen warming up. So
okay.
Nick may get in that bat here while Gav is down warming up.
Kind of comes with that 3-quarter again, misses it high. It's 2-0. And that is across, 2-1. There's a strike across. Brathel has lined out, struck out, and hit that hard double to drive in a run, later coming around to score himself on Oddman's double. And that kind of coming with that sidearm. He's having trouble controlling that so far as that misses down and in, 3-2. And Brathel gets a piece of that and shoots it over our heads.
Good luck finding that one.
May have been ball 4, but too close to take.
There we get a look at Gavin Oddman getting loose. He's due up next in the lineup, so Nick Horsch has grabbed a bat. Apparently he is on deck right now. And up high, ball 4. So a couple of walks to lead things off for the Hawks here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Down 2 and need to make some hay here.
A little bit of a yard sale there. Ben kicks all this gear off on the way over to third base.
We get to hear jump around for the first time this season as Nick Horsch stepping in for, I believe, his first AB for of the year for the Hawks. And he bunts it. High bunt. Nobody was covering first base, so the pitcher has to quickly go over to third and does get the throw over there in time. Good recovery by him. Just Nick kind of popped that bunt up a little bit, and the pitcher got to it quickly. I think Evan had to hold for a split second with that ball being in the air, not sure if it was going to be caught. So that kind of is what cost him there. And bunt attempt is not successful. Call it a fielder's, actually not a fielder. Yeah, fielder's choice, 1 to 5 on the play.
Yeah, Ev just had to hold up and wait because of the high
the pop-up on the bunt.
Sorry.
Yep.
Gab's going to come back into the game here, looks like. And then Nick will probably coach first, I'm guessing, it looks like.
And that pitch to Simon catches the outside corner, 1-1. And there's a swing and a miss. Go ahead, strike one. There you got came down with that sidearm and got in on Zach's hands and tied him up a little bit on that swing. One, two, just misses. Good take. 2-2.
That's the one thing I like about our junior Hawks with Zach and Cooper Bagels. They're both pretty patient, and it's going to serve them well in their futures.
And that one bends back across the outside corner. Strike 3 called. We'll get a. Is that
32, Max Krebs.
Got a little bit of rabbit ears behind the plate as he has some words for Brian Schomer there.
Yeah,
so 2 outs, and that's going to bring Krebs to the plate.
I don't understand at these umpires these days where there's no accountability whatsoever with Northwest umpires, and they just turn around and start screaming at people, and it's been a really poor product with the umpiring this year.
That one's going to be fouled off to the right, strike 2.
That's an easy dollar for that young man over there from the Michael Horseman Insurance.
And we've had umpires coming over screaming at our concessions people. It's just been Northwest's got to figure it out.
0-2, strike 3 called, and the Hawks are done in the 8th. I think that one was a pretty good pitch there. Just kind of locked up Krebs, and that's going to do it for the Hawks in the 8th. We are going to head to the 9th inning. Hawks trailing it by 2. We'll be right back.
But here is the difference for the class of 1990.
We went from Mile High Eagles to Alan Peck.
I know you're all excited about Y2K. You could lose power or party like it's 1999.
Hastings High School has been graduating seniors since the first commencement of 1870. Congratulations, class of 2023. Go Raiders!
Funding for community TV is in rapid decline, and HCTV will not survive without your help. Let your local representatives know that you support community TV. To learn more, visit savecommunitytv.com.
I know sometimes we get into it and it's just hard on both of us, but try to understand me more and I'll try to do the same. But you have excuses because you're old. So it's okay.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at sounditouttogether.org.
All right, we are back with you for the top of the 9th inning. It's going to be Gavin Oddman going to try to get 3 outs and send the Hawks to the bottom of the 9th, still down 2. We've got Zach Simons shifting over from first and second, and Max Krebs shifting from the DH spot into first. So, ball 1, missing high. And that is up in the air, hit well out to left field, and
foul.
That was foul. I kind of lost that. Again, that's kind of the bad corner there where there's one where I have to lean out and look out the window, and let's see if we can catch that through our 8,000 fences here, I do believe. Yep, it landed just about half a foot foul down there. Not too far from the fence, though. One is a strike on the outside corner. It looks like that crossed up Johnny Teglin a little bit. I don't think that was the pitch he was expecting, but called a strike.
Yeah, he looked like he was motioning how he called maybe for a curve there or something. Put his arm up.
But whatever it was, Johnny was, you could tell by the way he caught it, it's not what he was expecting to get, but managed to handle it. Good job by him. There's a breaking ball, just misses a little bit high or maybe outside, 2-2.
will say, I know Zach has said it's tough to get signs here with the old lights at night. Maybe that's another light issue.
And that misses just outside, 3-2. That's former catcher Noah Paulseth used to paint those fingernails white to give the pitcher something to look at when he's put down, make it a little bit easier to see.
That's always a good.
Payoff pitch is lined past Rasmussen at third base and into left field for a single.
Well, if Hank was around still, it could be a tricky pass on to the guys.
There you go.
17, Joe Robinson.
Now the umpire is going over to our dugout. Man alive, somebody wants to make the game about him.
Yep, umpire didn't throw anybody out yet, but getting his little book out to start writing down his names.
Well, we'll pause a 4-2 game in the ninth inning so he can. What a joke.
Runner goes, throw high down to second base, and that will be a stolen base. Ball one on the pitch. There's a strike on the inside corner, 1-1. That is up in the air to center field. Selesky has it measured, puts it away. One down. I think it's still Selesky out in center field. Sure is, number 3.
Big out there with that runner stealing the bag to second.
Yeah, and
try to keep this at 2.
Pretty sharply hit ball too, but Selesky had it tracked.
Number 20, Jonah Dawson.
Able to flag it down. One away. And there's a swing and a miss, strike one. That's a good-looking breaking pitch right at the knees. 0-2. So Oddman working ahead to the 8-hitter, McIntyre. And managed to get a piece of that one and fight it off back to the backstop to stay alive. And that's up in the air to center field. Jacko's got it measured again, 2 away. So Patrick Carlin will come to the plate. Number 23. Number 23. First pitch to him is up high for a ball.
Yeah, Gav, what do we say, 135 pitches a week ago, getting an inning here tonight.
And down and away, 2-0.
Maybe we'll see him against Hudson or Red Wing or one of the games here a week or so out from tonight as a starter.
up high, 3-0.
Yeah, come on, kid. Down.
And that 3-0 catches the outside corner, 3-1. And another good pitch, same spot, same result, 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Oddman works all the way back from 3-0 to get that third out and send the Hawks to the bottom of the ninth, still within 2. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Hawks need 2 to tie her up, 3 to walk her off. We'll be back in a minute.
Doesn't bother me cause I just love to explore, interviewing owners and lending a hand. I love to assist for as long as they can stand.
Okay, we are back for the bottom of the ninth. Jonathan Santelman is in from center field to pitch. Looks like number 8 is out to center field. I think you might be right, Bruce. The previous pitcher moved back out to center field. So it is going to be 2, 3, and 4 for the Hawks, and they need some base runners. See if Jack Selesky can get them going here. Santelman, I don't know if he's their regular closer or not, but coming in a save situation, misses ball 1 outside Jack Selesky. That one is golfed into left center field. That's going to get past the new center fielder, and Jack is on his horse. He's heading to second. He is going to hold up there with a leadoff double. Does a little squat thrust silly on second base, and the Hawks have something going.
Number 12, Max Kaplan.
Good game for Jack, 2 for 4 with a walk, so looking good at the plate today. And that's going to bring up Kaplan. And that's down and away, ball 1. High chopper over the hill, and good play by the shortstop to field that and throw that over. Once again over that short. Robinson been extraordinarily impressive. Like, making plays that are not that easy look really easy.
Yeah, with pretty good speed at the plate, top.
Yeah. Got a really quick first step there, getting to that ball, and just seems like he's getting himself lined up in perfect position no matter what the play is.
Yeah, the footwork's great,
yeah,
and he gets it out of the glove.
Extremely impressed with him at shortstop, for sure. That is Kellen Rasmussen now. Of course, the controversy last inning, or in the 7th inning, rather, ended up flying out on what should have been a game-tying 2-run home run, and that one is hit well out to center field, but it's going to be over the center fielder's head. New center fielder causing havoc for the Bobcats, and Rasmussen sliding into third with a triple. 1 out, and the tying run is 90 feet away. So I don't know what you score that as. I don't know if he ever got a glove on it. Just kind of misread it, and it went over his head is what happened there. So
yeah, got on him in a hurry and wasn't able to get back in time. Rass able to get to third. Now Burnsville's going to have to bring the
they're going to have to pull him in for Johnny Teglin, who, as we know, can make hard contact. So as that one is outside, I'd be a little bit nervous standing that close at third with Johnny Teglin up there the way he's been hitting the ball lately.
Thankfully, at third baseman, he's been hitting it in the gap.
And here's a big cut by Johnny, who's trying to end the game right there. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, base prep, Johnny. Keep your going, kid. Base prep.
One breaking pitch is going to get away. Rasmussen's heading home, and we got a tie ball game. So wild pitch will even things up here at 4.
Do you like the fight the boys have tonight, and things not going their way, and they're still finding a way to tie this up?
Grounded out to second, or shortstop rather, throw across, 2 away. So 2 away, here comes Evan Krinn.
Now by number 20, left fielder Evan Krinn.
Go, Krinner!
That is fisted over first base and is going to be down for a base hit. Krinn rounds at first. He's going to stay there and head back to the bag.
You're right away, Bennett.
Don't know if the Hawks have a faster runner than Krinn in the bench they're going to bring out here. I'm not sure who they've got left. Nope, it's going to be Krinn staying in to run.
The way Eddie ran out there, I thought somebody was coming out.
Almost for a split second, yeah. But I don't know who they've got left on the bench that's available at this point. So, as a strike is across to Brathel. Not that Krinn is a, slow runner. I just didn't know if we had a, fast runner for that winning run there.
Yeah, Drossel or Walter.
If that's true, if somebody like that was here, absolutely, it would be the time for somebody like that. As Brathel falls behind now 0-2.
See if Krinn maybe goes, if Ev goes here. 0-2, why not?
And that is popped, foul, going to get out of play.
Now it's either he puts it in play, it's foul, or he's out, or it's
rewarding another foul ball into the crowd.
Likely, if it's a ball, maybe be in the dirt.
That's true. It's true. It's something to think about. Let's keep an eye on Ev over at first base for sure. Short lead. Doesn't appear to be going anywhere, and Brathel gets a piece of it to stay alive.
Go, Brad.
Down and away, ball 1. And that's poked foul.
That foul ball comes to the
Good at
$1
bat
award
here
from
at
the Michael
Bradford.
Horton
Good
Insurance
plate
Agency.
coverage there to foul a few off.
Yeah, he's been down 0-2 for 4 or 5 pitches now, it seems like, and just keeps fighting them off and staying alive, looking for one that he can do something with. And high and tight, good take. Good OB from Brathel. Get some cheers and encouragement from the dugout. Continuing to battle. That is popped up. It is, and ball comes back on the third baseman. He can't put it away, and Brathel will get new life. Let's see if the Hawks can make him pay here.
Make that hurt.
Go, kid, make it hurt.
You can just see overran it a little bit. I don't know if there's too much wind over there. It just maybe the misjudged it again. I don't know the lights around the lighting around home situation, how good that is at this point. I don't know if that had any effect on things or not. And another good cut by Brathel, staying alive. Followed that one back to the screen. Two is down the line, fair ball. Heading into the corner, Kryn digging for third. Brathel's going to be to second, and the winning run is 90 feet away. As the Hawks continue to rally here in the bottom of the ninth. Brathel puts one just down the line. Right over the bag, it looked like. I don't know if we have a... Let's see if we've got another look at that. Looks like we do.
Now batting. Number 8, Gavin Ogden.
Yep, looks like just out of the reach of the sprawling third baseman. Brathel in for his second double of the ball game.
Nice game tonight for Bennett.
So Oddman, winning run 90 feet away, chance to get himself give himself a W here if he can get something to the outfield.
Go, Gab.
0-1 to Oddman, second and third. There are 2 outs here, so cut and a miss, strike 2. Going back to that last at-bat by Brathel, what a great at-bat, too. Just going down 0-2 early and just continuing to battle and fight, get it back to 2-2 and find something he can handle. Fantastic job by him. Yeah, it's down and away.
And the one overran ball there in foul territory, he was able to make it.
That's true. Good point. Almost forgot about that. Yep. One and two, just gets a piece of it to stay alive, rolls it up towards the Hawks dugout. One and two. High and tight, 2-2. Pip. So really quite a ball game we've had here tonight. Seen a little bit of everything out here at Vets Park. Crazy Wednesday leading into the 4th of July weekend. See if Gavin Oddman can finish it off with some happy time for the Hawks here, as that is rolled out to shortstop. And he boots it! The Hawks are going to win it! 5-4 as they charge out to first base to mob Gavin Oddman. That shortstop, we talked about him. Robinson has been absolutely perfect all right night long, and that one just snuck right through his wickets, and the Hawks get the dub. Wow, what a game, Derek.
What a game. What great fight. I'm really proud of the boys tonight coming back when everything was just not going their way. Could not get anything going there for the longest time. The home run call that was missed.
Yep.
Yeah, just a great job of, hopefully we can learn from this a little bit and
absolutely
overcome some of these problems.
And just hit it right. Just hit it right to the shortstop, and it looked like a routine play. I was about to say, wrong guy to hit it to, but you know what? Nobody has 1,000 fielding percentage, and just I don't know if he came up on the ball too early, but it just rolled right through his legs, and the Hawks walk it off 5-4 in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Quality win, quality opponent. I believe Burnsville 11-5.
Yep.
Hawks 10-10, back to 500.
Yeah, Burnsville, a very, very good ball club. So, like we say, a state tournament team. I feel like this is one of the teams that 4 or 5 years ago was beating us like 16-0 in 7. So, really good ball game here tonight. Your producer-director has been Hunter Pinkey. I've been Johnny Stocker alongside with Derek Simon. Our camera operators and our scoreboard operators tonight, Ian Andrusak, Ashley Andrus, Will Celine, and Tori Sellner. Hunter Pinkey has been on those great graphics and replay for us. Thank you very much to him. We are going to have 2 more Hawks games on HCTV, we hope. At least one more for sure. The Shoreview Stump Grinders coming up in a couple of weeks on a Wednesday. But our rescheduled Tuesday game against the Red Wing Aces, Hunter is talking to some people, and perhaps we'll have a 4th TV game for you as well. If not, you can always come on down to the field or join us on our single-camera YouTube broadcast. One of us will hopefully be making the call for all these home games, and we're working on seeing if we can get something going on the road as well as we get a look at the victorious Hawks there. 3 in the bottom of the 9th to walk it off 5-4. For Derek Simon, I'm Johnny Stocker. Hey, have a great 4th, everybody. Hopefully we'll Cannon on Saturday.